welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to say that I'm going to do individuals of a reading. And this is going to be a very different reading that I'll suppose. Um, this is what it's going to be. This is going to be from July 11th to July 22nd, I believe, of 2023. So, this is what's going on. Basically, this is what I can do. Um, and this is what it seems to be, right? And, this is very a process of how it's going to be. This is very significant on how everything is going to be going. You have to remember that you can understand what you're going to do and what's going on through your life, even if you're having hard times or what have you. But, this is what it seems to be. And I know for a fact that you have to believe what I'm saying. And this is what it remains because understanding that feeling, understanding about that way of how it is, it's basically that. And when we try to do it, we always think about, okay, there's always something instead of something to do, right? Having nothing to do. And we always have to have that feeling of where it's going to be. Nonetheless, that this is going to be a very characterized system about how everything is. And if this reading is for um, the shine brightly like the star you are, eclipse in Leo, compassion, this reading is going to start for you. And I hope that you will enjoy about this reading because this is going to involve you, okay? Um, and then I'm not going to do every single individual, but I'm going to do this one for sure. And then we're going to figure this out as well. So, think about this as much as you can. Enjoy what's going on because this is what interesting that it's going to seems to be of how I'm going to take it as what it seems to be, right? And nonetheless, that this is going to be imposed of a situation that involves Leo. And, it kind of gives me that give and take situation on how everything is. And, it's a process of how it seems to be and, everything is. And, you know, this is what it is. So think about this as much as I can. And we're going to get started with your reading, Leo. So this will go from July 11th to July 22nd, 2023. I hope that you guys will enjoy this reading and hope that this will be very good. So let's get started, shall we? So this is what it seems to be on your left side and on your right side. So, Leo, this is going to be very good. The elephant represents you are overcome any problem. That's what it seems to be. Plus, on the right side, you have the cougars. You can do it. So basically, this is a very interesting way of how it is, right? We're going to figure that out. But let's see what's going on. So you have the King of Air is brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. The wheel is Archangel Michael is a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. And this one it says Seven of Fire is defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. Yeah, exactly. That's what it seems to be, right? This is what I can say for you. You're into that, you know, basically you have to reconsidering the following, right? Because in that note, you can do what you can, and that's what it seems to be. But nonetheless, that this is kind of interesting of how it is, right? It's that simple. It's that way of how it is, right? And mostly about that, it's a great feeling of how it is, right? So when you think about this is very interesting of how it is, right? Because let's see what's the opposite of the King of Air, what's the opposite of the Wheel, what's the opposite of the Seven of Fire. So let's see. Okay, so you have the Three of Pentacles reversed, followed by the Eight of Cups is upright, followed by the Chariot is upright. That's what it seems to be, right? So basically, you're trying to have the best option there is, right? You're not going to be together as much. You're not going to be that anything about that. But in a way, you have everything you've gotten. It's just you have to believe in yourself that you can do this as much as you can. And this is kind of like based on of how you're feeling, how you're acting in some way. But this is kind of adventurous of how it seems to be, right? Nonetheless, that this is going to be imposing that situation that everything can be very interesting and very wisely, and you can do it as much as you can. But you have to improve yourself wisely that you can do it, right? And and that's why you have to believe that you can do this, because in other words, you can do what you can mostly, and you can pay attention. Now let's see what's going on. What's the opposite of the Three of Pentacles? What's the opposite of the Eight of Cups? What's the opposite of the Chariot? So you have the Dreamer, is Argeometron, is a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. And then you have the Nine of Earth, is enjoying life's little luxury, spending quiet time alone, successful, self-employment. And then you have the World, Archangel Michael, is a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. So, what's interesting here is that you are dreaming that you can do it. You know, you're spending quiet time alone. That's fine and dandy for you. But when you enjoy a job well done, a joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment, it kind of gives me a very uh, logical explanation. Okay, you have to believe that you can do this as much as you can, and there is a way that you can do this as much you can, right? There's always a will, there's always a way, but you have to process about how it seems to be, right? There's that uh, mobility where you keep going as much as you can, you know, because you have to understand of what's going on. You have to see a great picture of how everything is, right? And this is what it kind of is at the moment. So when you think about this, you think that everything will be all fine, dandy, and whatever. That kind of is because it gives you a right moment that you can do what you can, right? Nobody will not tell you what to do, only you can decide what you're going to do next. You know, And that's what it seems to be. So when you think about this, try to remember, try to reconsider your actions and do your own part about doing this, because you can see it as long as you can, that you believe that you can do this, right? Because that's what it seems to be. That's what the cards are saying to me, is that you can do as much as you can, right? If you can overcome a problem, then go ahead. But you have to face your own uh, fears that you can understand about what's going on, right? And this is what it seems to be. This is what it kind of is. It's interesting of how it is, right? And based on that, but this is what it kind of is. So believe about what I'm saying here, because Leo, this technically involves you, right? Now I'll take these cards differently. So you have the Dreamer, you have the World card, right? So you have these two, right? You're dreaming because you have a dream thing, right, over here, right? And then you can have the World, which means that you have the completion. You have everything that you need. Now, tell you the truth, that you have the King of Air that you have. You have the Three of Pentacles is reversed here. You know, you have the Nine of Earth, and you have basically the Eight of Cups is upright, and then you got the Wheel, right? So you have that as well, right? So basically you have Earth, you have air, you have water. That's nine zodiac signs. Then you get the Chariot card. And then you got the Seven of Fire is upright. That represents Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Or represents you. So you have nine zodiac signs here. But I want to know what's the opposite of the Three of Pentacles is upright, like reverse. Like I want to see what's going on for you. Then we can get a clear picture here. So let's see. So let's see. What's the opposite card for the Three of Pentacles is reversed? Tell me something about an upright card, and then let's see what's going on with those. Okay, so we have the Magician is reversed, followed by the High Priestess reversed. Okay, so there's something wrong in this picture too. Alright. So is there any other way? So what's reversed of the High Priestess? And what's the opposite of the Magician? So over here, it's Ace of Earth is the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Yeah. Followed by the Six of Earth is gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. Exactly. So that's the Magician that is reversed. So this is what it seems to be. Um, it's very interesting of how it is, but I'll see what's going on with the angel cards that represent something here in this situation for you, Leo. So I'll give you two cards, and then let's see what the end of this. So let's see the opportunity. That's what the angel card is telling me. So you have opportunity, followed by this angel card that represents let go. So basically, Leo, you have to remember that if you try your best about working together as a team, then go ahead. But remember that you have to understand about what's going on right now, because now you have at least 12 zodiac signs here. So you have air, water, fire, earth. Um, so, it's based on that, what it seems to be. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do a playing card, but if I do, basically I'll see what's going on through the playing card situation. So who's following Leo in this reading? And it represents the three of clubs. That represents Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So, that represents you, but they're still following you, and that's what it seems to be. So I hope that this reading helps you along the way. Remember that this is just an individual reading, and I hope that you guys will understand about how this is. Remember about what's going on here, and just seeing of what's going on, because this is a very interesting individual reading. Um, and this is from July 11th to July 22nd, 2023. Remember that, and you just have to remember that you take your time, because that's what I have for you, and I hope that everything seems to be. I hope that you guys will watch this and enjoy, and see you next time. Have a good day to you all, and have a good day. Bye.